The plagues of Revelation are coming for those who keep Sunday. What if I told you that millions of Christians are unknowingly placing themselves under God's wrath? They believe they are honoring God, but the Bible warns that those who reject His Sabbath and follow Sunday worship are aligning themselves with a false system of worship and will face the plagues of Revelation. Are you ready for what's coming? Or are you unknowingly on the wrong side of prophecy? Skeptics and non-believers, I challenge you to disprove these biblical facts if you can. Revelation speaks of 7 final plagues that will strike the disobedient before Christ returns. Revelation 16:1-2 warns, "And I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the 7 angels, 'Go your ways, and pour out the vials of the wrath of God upon the earth.' And the first went and poured out his vial. And there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worshipped his image." Could Sunday worship be the mark of the beast, placing millions at risk of God's final wrath? The time to uncover the truth is now. 1. The Sabbath, a sign of obedience to God. The 4th commandment, Exodus 20:8-11, is the only one that starts with the word remember, yet it is the most forgotten. The Sabbath was established at creation, Genesis 2:2-3. It was written in stone by God Himself, Exodus 31:18. The Bible calls the Sabbath a perpetual sign between God and His people, Ezekiel 20:12. If the Sabbath is eternal, why do most Christians ignore it today? Who changed it? 2. Who changed the Sabbath? The Roman deception. Nowhere in the Bible did Jesus or the apostles change the Sabbath to Sunday. Instead, it was changed by the Roman Catholic Church, as they openly admit. Catholic Record, September 1, 1923. Sunday is our mark of authority. The Church is above the Bible, and this transference of Sabbath observance is proof of that fact. By worshipping on Sunday, are people unknowingly submitting to Rome's authority instead of God's commandments? Revelation 14:12 describes the true followers of Christ. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of God and the faith of Jesus. If the true saints keep the commandments, where does that leave Sunday worshippers? 3. The plagues are coming. Who will be spared? The Bible is clear. Those who disobey God's law and accept false worship will face the 7 last plagues. Revelation 16:10-11. And the 5th angel poured out his vial, and they gnawed their tongues for pain, and blasphemed the God of heaven because of their pains and their sores, and repented not. Just like Pharaoh refused to repent and was struck by plagues, many today refuse to repent of Sunday worship, ignoring God's clear command. Are you prepared for what's coming? Closing challenge. Skeptics and non-believers, I challenge you to prove from the Bible that Sunday is the true day of worship. If you cannot, then ask yourself, are you prepared to face God's plagues for following man-made traditions? Time is running out. Return to God's true Sabbath before the plagues of Revelation fall.